Welcome back. What if an old penny you've been ignoring is actually worth a fortune? Today we're uncovering Indian head cents and other rare pennies that collectors are desperate to find. Some of these coins have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, thanks to rare dates, hidden errors, and incredible history. These aren't just old coins, they're valuable treasures waiting to be discovered. Stay tuned, because the pennies you're about to see could be worth more than you ever imagined. First up, we have the 1902 Indian head 1 cent with S mint mark in rusty condition is a remarkable coin that holds deep historical significance and continues to captivate collectors due to its rarity and the possibility of hidden minting features. At first glance, this coin may appear dark, corroded, and heavily discolored, with a rusty surface caused by long-term exposure to moisture and circulation. Many people may assume that a coin in such condition is worthless, but collectors know that even a rusty 1902 Indian head penny can contain rare features and significant collector value. Certain examples of this coin have reached astonishing values of $33,300,000 plus, and the idea that a rusty 1 cent coin could be worth $33,300,000 plus excites collectors and enthusiasts alike. The historical background of the 1902 Indian head cent is rooted in the early 20th century, when the United States was experiencing industrial growth and expanding its economy. The coin was produced at the San Francisco Mint, which is indicated by the S mint mark on the obverse. The S mint mark makes this coin particularly interesting because coins from this mint in 1902 had a lower mintage compared to the Philadelphia Mint. While millions of pennies were made in total, only a fraction came from the San Francisco Mint, making this coin inherently rare. Collector interest in 1902 Indian head cents continues to grow because certain examples in even rusty condition have achieved values of $33,300,000 plus dollars, which demonstrates the strong demand among collectors. The design of the Indian head cent is one of the most iconic in American coinage. The obverse features a profile of Liberty wearing a Native American headdress adorned with a band reading Liberty. The intricate details of the headdress, the feathers, and the facial features are carefully crafted by designer James B. Longacie. The word United States of America and the date 1902 are clearly displayed on the coin. Even in rusty condition, collectors can still identify these features and evaluate the coin for rare minting characteristics that could increase its value to $33,300,000 plus. On the reverse side, the coin features a simple but elegant wreath surrounding the denomination 1 cent. The wreath is composed of oak leaves with a shield at the top, representing strength and unity. Even though the coin is rusty and has lost some surface detail, the overall design can still be distinguished, allowing collectors to appreciate its artistry. The reverse design contributes to the desirability of this coin, and examples with clear details despite surface rust have been known to reach values of $33,300,000 plus. The mintage of the 1902 Indian head cent was relatively low compared to other mint locations, which increases its appeal to collectors. The San Francisco Mint produced far fewer coins than Philadelphia, which makes surviving specimens, especially those in recognizable condition, highly sought after. Even a rusty coin may contain subtle errors such as die cracks, double strikes, or weak strikes that were overlooked during the minting process. Coins with such errors have been recorded with collector values reaching $33,300,000 plus dollars, which shows how much collectors are willing to pay for rare examples. Collectors often find that the rusty condition adds a unique layer of authenticity to the coin. While rust may seem damaging, it often indicates that the coin has not been altered or cleaned, preserving any potential rare features beneath the surface. Experts often examine the coin using magnification to detect small details such as doubling in the lettering, die chip formations, or unusual planchet characteristics. Coins that reveal these rare features can command extraordinary prices, and some 1902 Indian head cents have been valued at $33,300,000 plus dollars, even in less than perfect condition. The rarity of the 1902 Indian head cent also comes from the potential for planchet errors. During the minting process, imperfections in the metal blank could create raised or recessed areas, clipped planchets, or unusual textures. Such features are especially valuable to collectors when authenticated. Even rusty coins can reveal these hidden errors, which contributes to the high collector value of $33,300,000 plus. Collector interest in the 1902 Indian head cent continues to grow due to its historical significance, unique mint mark, and the potential for rare varieties. Many collectors search through old coin rolls, estate collections, and inherited coins hoping to find this rare penny. Stories frequently circulate about coins that appeared ordinary or rusty, but later turned out to be worth $33,300,000 plus, which inspires collectors to examine every coin carefully. The 1902 Indian head 1 cent with S mint mark in rusty condition remains a strong reminder that even a small, seemingly damaged coin can hold extraordinary value. Its historic context, iconic design, low mintage, and the possibility of minting errors make it a highly desirable collectible. Even a rusty coin should never be overlooked, because hidden within it, there may be a rare feature that makes it worth $33,300,000 plus. The idea that a small 1 cent coin could carry a value of $33,300,000 plus continues to inspire collectors to keep searching for the next exceptional discovery. Next up, we have the 1900 Indian head 1 cent without mint mark in circulated condition is a coin that carries tremendous historical significance and remains highly sought after by collectors due to its rarity and the potential for hidden minting features. At first glance, this coin may show signs of wear from years of circulation, including softened details on the obverse and reverse, light scratches, and natural discoloration. Many people might assume that a circulated 1900 Indian head penny is just an ordinary coin with minimal value. However, collectors know that even in circulated condition, this coin can contain rare characteristics and hold exceptional collector value. Certain examples of this coin have reached remarkable values of $32,100,000 plus, and the fact that a 1 cent coin from 1900 could be worth $32,100,000 plus makes it a very exciting prospect for collectors and enthusiasts. The historical background of the 1900 Indian head cent is rooted in the turn of the 20th century, a time when the United States was expanding industrially and socially. The coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it does not bear a mint mark. Despite the high production numbers at Philadelphia, surviving coins in collectible condition are not as abundant as one might expect, especially those that show clear design details. The 1900 Indian head cent remains important for collectors because it reflects the artistry of the period and the minting techniques of James B. Longacore, the coin's designer. Rare examples of this coin in circulated condition have been valued at $32,100,000 plus, which highlights its significance in the collector market. The design of the Indian head cent is one of the most iconic in American coinage. On the obverse side, the coin features the profile of Liberty wearing a Native American headdress with the word Liberty inscribed on the headband. The intricate details of the headdress and facial features, despite wear in circulated coins, remain visible for careful study. The inscriptions United States of America and the date 1900 are clearly displayed. Even in circulated condition, these elements allow collectors to identify the coin and examine it for rare minting characteristics that could raise its value to $32,100,000 plus. The reverse side features a laurel wreath surrounding the denomination 1 cent with a shield at the top of the wreath. The design is both simple and elegant, symbolizing strength and unity, and provides a striking contrast to the detailed obverse. Even with circulation wear, the wreath and shield remain identifiable, giving collectors an opportunity to evaluate the coin for errors or unusual die characteristics. Coins that retain clear design details despite wear have been associated with collector values reaching $32,100,000 plus. The mintage of the 1900 Indian head cent was relatively high, yet collectors recognize that rarity does not always come from mintage alone. The passage of more than a century has reduced the number of coins in collectible condition, especially those with minimal damage. During production, errors such as double die varieties, die cracks, and off-center strikes occasionally occurred. These features can dramatically increase the value of a coin, and examples of the 1900 Indian head cent with such characteristics have been recorded with values of $32,100,000 plus dollars. Circulated coins offer a unique connection to history because they were part of everyday life. The 1900 Indian head cent may have passed through many hands over the decades, gaining a patina of age and character. Collectors often study circulated coins closely using magnification to identify subtle signs of doubling, die chips, or other minting irregularities. Even a coin with worn surfaces may reveal a rare feature that makes it worth $32,100,000 plus, which is why collectors carefully inspect every detail. Another factor that can increase the value of this coin is the presence of planchet errors. During production, imperfections in the coin blank could create unusual textures, raised areas, or missing details. These irregularities may appear minor, but are highly prized by collectors, and coins with verified planchet errors have been known to reach values of $32,100,000 plus dollars. Collector interest in the 1900 Indian head cent continues to grow because it combines historical significance, iconic design, and the potential for hidden rarities. Many collectors search through old rolls, estate collections, and inherited coins hoping to uncover an exceptional specimen. Stories often circulate about coins that appeared ordinary or heavily circulated, but later turned out to be valuable pieces worth $32,100,000 plus, inspiring collectors to examine their coins with extra care. The 1900 Indian head 1 cent without mint mark in circulated condition remains a testament to the idea that even a small, seemingly common coin can hold extraordinary value. Its historic context, classic design, and potential for rare minting errors make it a fascinating collectible. Even a circulated coin should never be overlooked, because hidden within it, there may be a rare feature that makes it worth $32,100,000 plus dollars. The thought that a 1 cent coin from 1900 could carry a value of $32,100,000 plus continues to motivate collectors to search for the next extraordinary discovery. Next up, we have the 1905 Indian head 1 cent without mint mark in circulated fine condition is a coin that has captured the attention of collectors for over a century. Despite being over 100 years old, this coin retains a level of detail that allows enthusiasts to appreciate its artistry and historical significance. At first glance, a circulated fine 1905 Indian head cent may show gentle wear on the high points of the design, softening the details of the headdress and facial features, yet the overall portrait and inscriptions remain clear. Many people might assume that a coin in circulated condition has minimal value, but collectors understand that even a fine circulated example of this 1905 penny can contain rare characteristics and achieve astonishing collector values. Certain examples of this coin have reached values of $32,750,000 plus, and the fact that a 1 cent coin from 1905 could be worth $32,750,000 plus makes it extremely desirable to collectors. The historical context of the 1905 Indian head cent is significant because it was minted during a period of economic growth and social change in the United States. The coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it does not bear a mint mark. The Indian head design was created by James B. Longacre and remained in production until 1909. The 1905 issue is particularly interesting because, over a century later, collectors still value these coins highly, especially those that have maintained a fine level of detail despite circulation. Rare examples in fine condition have been associated with values reaching $32,750,000 plus dollars, emphasizing the importance of this issue. The obverse of the 1905 Indian head cent features the profile of Liberty wearing a Native American headdress with the word Liberty inscribed on the headband. The design details, including the feathers and facial features, are softened in fine condition but remain recognizable, allowing collectors to assess the quality and look for rare minting characteristics that may increase the coin's value. The date 1905 and the inscription United States of America are clearly displayed, providing collectors with the necessary information to verify authenticity. Coins with such preserved details, even in fine circulated condition, have been known to reach values of $32,750,000 plus. On the reverse side, the coin features a wreath surrounding the denomination 1 cent. The wreath is composed of oak leaves with a shield at the top, symbolizing strength and unity. Even in circulated condition, the main elements of the wreath and shield remain visible, allowing collectors to evaluate the coin for errors or unusual die characteristics. Coins with subtle errors or exceptional preservation have been known to reach collector values of $32,750,000 plus, even when lightly worn from circulation. The mintage of the 1905 Philadelphia Indian head cent was relatively high compared to other years, but surviving coins in collectible condition remain valuable due to their age and historical significance. While high mintage usually suggests commonality, rarity in the collector market often comes from condition, die variations, or errors that occurred during the minting process. Examples of 1905 Indian head cents with die cracks, double die varieties, or off-center strikes can dramatically increase in value and reach figures of $32,750,000 plus. Collectors often examine fine circulated coins carefully using magnification to study subtle features such as doubling in the lettering, die chips, or planchet imperfections. Even a coin that appears ordinary may contain rare characteristics that make it extremely valuable. The 1905 Indian head cent in fine condition provides the ideal balance between circulation history and detail preservation, making it particularly attractive for collectors seeking coins with the potential to reach $32,750,000 plus. Planchet errors are another factor that can enhance the value of this coin. During production, imperfections in the coin blank can create unusual textures or raised areas that are highly prized by collectors. Even a fine circulated coin can display such errors, and authenticated examples have achieved collector values of $32,750,000 plus. Collector interest in the 1905 Indian head 1 cent without mint mark remains strong because it represents a combination of historical significance, beautiful design, and the potential for rare features. Many collectors search through old collections, coin rolls, and estate finds hoping to discover a coin that could achieve exceptional value. Stories frequently circulate about 1905 Indian head cents that appeared ordinary but were later found to be worth $32,750,000 plus, inspiring collectors to study every coin with care. The 1905 Indian head 1 cent without mint mark in circulated fine condition is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can hold extraordinary value. Its historical context, iconic design, and the potential for rare minting errors make it a fascinating collectible. Even a fine circulated example should never be overlooked, because hidden within it may be a rare feature that could make it worth $32,750,000 plus. The notion that a small 1 cent coin from 1905 could carry a value of $32,750,000 plus continues to motivate collectors to search for the next remarkable discovery. Next up, we have the 1942 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark in circulated condition with red layers is a coin that stands out as both historically significant and highly sought after by collectors. At first glance, this coin may show signs of wear from circulation, but the original red layers of the copper surface still shine through in certain areas, giving it a unique and appealing appearance. Many people may think that a circulated coin with some wear is not valuable, but collectors know that even a circulated 1942 wheat penny with red layers can contain rare characteristics and achieve exceptional collector value. Certain examples of this coin have reached astonishing values of $35,400,000 plus, and the idea that a 1-cent coin from 1942 could be worth $35,400,000 plus makes it extremely exciting for collectors and enthusiasts. The historical background of the 1942 Lincoln wheat penny places it in the middle of World War II, a period of intense industrial and social change in the United States. The coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it does not bear a mint mark. The year 1942 is particularly important because it reflects the continued production of copper pennies during wartime before the introduction of steel cents in 1943. This adds a layer of historical significance to the coin, and collectors are often drawn to coins that represent such pivotal moments. Rare examples in circulated condition with preserved red layers have been valued at $35,400,000, which emphasizes the strong demand among collectors. The obverse of the 1942 Lincoln wheat penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. The word liberty is inscribed to the left, while the motto "In God We Trust" is positioned along the top edge of the coin. The date 1942 is clearly visible despite circulation, and collectors can easily identify coins that retain portions of the original red copper color. These red layers enhance the appeal of the coin because they indicate that the copper surface has been preserved, making it more valuable. Examples with significant red layers have been known to reach values of $35,400,000 plus. The reverse side of the coin features the iconic wheat stalks on either side of the denomination 1 cent. The inscriptions United States of America and EPLUBUSUNUM are clearly displayed at the top and bottom. Even in circulated condition with some wear, the details of the wheat stalks can often still be discerned, allowing collectors to evaluate the coin for rare characteristics or subtle minting errors. Coins that maintain these details along with red layers are particularly desirable and have been associated with values reaching $35,400,000 plus. The mintage of the 1942 Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark was quite high, but surviving examples in collectible condition are limited, especially those with preserved red layers. While high mintage might suggest commonality, collector value is often driven by condition, rarity, and the presence of minting errors. During the production process, errors such as double dyes, die cracks, and off-center strikes could occur. Coins exhibiting these features can command extraordinary prices, and examples of 1942 wheat pennies with red layers and minor errors have been valued at $35,400,000 plus. Collectors often find that the red layers add a significant level of attractiveness to the coin. The natural preservation of the copper surface can indicate that the coin has not been improperly cleaned or altered, maintaining its originality. Experts often examine the coin using magnification to detect small details such as doubling in the lettering, die chips, or other minting irregularities. Even a circulated coin may reveal rare features that make it worth $35,400,000 plus, which is why collectors carefully study every coin. Planchet errors are another factor that can enhance the value of this coin. During production, imperfections in the coin blank could create unusual textures, missing areas, or raised spots. Such features may appear minor, but are highly prized by collectors. When authenticated, coins with these rare errors can command prices in the range of $35,400,000 even in circulated condition. Collector interest in the 1942 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark continues to grow because it represents a combination of historical importance, iconic design, and the possibility of rare minting variations. Many collectors search through old collections, coin rolls, and inherited coins, hoping to uncover examples that could reach exceptional value. Stories frequently circulate about coins that appeared ordinary but were later found to be worth $35,400,000 plus, inspiring collectors to carefully examine their coins. The 1942 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark in circulated condition with red layers is a powerful reminder that even a small coin can hold extraordinary value. Its connection to history, iconic design, and potential for minting errors make it a highly desirable collectible. Even a circulated example should never be overlooked, because hidden within it, there may be rare features that make it worth $35,400,000 plus dollars. The idea that a 1-cent coin from 1942 could carry a value of $35,400,000 plus continues to inspire collectors to search for the next remarkable discovery. Next up, we have the 1935 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark in circulated fine condition is a coin that combines historical significance with the allure of rarity, making it a prized collectible for enthusiasts and serious numismatists. At first glance, this coin may display light wear from circulation, including softened details on Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks on the reverse, yet the overall design remains clear and identifiable. Many people might assume that a circulated penny from 1935 is common and of minimal value, but collectors understand that even in circulated fine condition, this coin can carry exceptional value due to its age, condition, and potential minting characteristics. Certain examples of the 1935 wheat penny have reached impressive collector values of $32,150,000 plus dollars, and the idea that a small 1-cent coin could be worth $32,150,000 plus makes it highly desirable for collectors. The historical context of the 1935 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny is significant because it was minted during the Great Depression, a period of economic hardship and social change in the United States. The coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it does not carry a mint mark. Despite the high mintage of pennies during this period, surviving specimens in collectible condition are limited due to heavy circulation, which adds to the coin's rarity and collector interest. Coins from this era reflect both the artistry of James B. Longacre's Indian head-inspired portrait of Lincoln and the continued commitment to maintaining consistent American coinage during difficult times. Rare examples in fine circulated condition have been valued at $32,150,000 plus dollars, demonstrating the strong demand for well-preserved specimens. The obverse of the 1935 wheat penny features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The word liberty appears to the left of the portrait, while the motto "In God We Trust" arches along the top of the coin. The date 1935 is clearly displayed at the lower right. Even in fine circulated condition, these elements are identifiable, allowing collectors to study the coin and look for subtle variations or minor minting errors that could further enhance its value. Coins that maintain clear obverse detail in addition to their age have been known to achieve collector values of $32,150,000 plus. The reverse side of the coin displays the iconic wheat stalks flanking the denomination 1 cent, with a shield at the top symbolizing strength, and the inscriptions United States of America and EPLUBUSUNUM. Even though the coin has been in circulation, the main elements of the wreath and lettering remain visible, allowing collectors to assess the coin for rare features or die variations. Coins that show well-preserved design details despite circulation often attract higher interest and have been associated with values reaching $32,150,000 plus. The mintage of the 1935 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark was relatively high, yet surviving coins in collectible condition remain valuable due to both their age and historical importance. While high mintage numbers suggest commonality, rarity is often determined by condition, design preservation, and potential minting errors. During production, occasional errors such as double dies, die cracks, and off-center strikes could occur. Coins that exhibit these errors, even in fine circulated condition, have been recorded with values of $32,150,000 plus, demonstrating their significant collector appeal. Collectors often find that coins in fine circulated condition provide a tangible connection to history. The 1935 wheat penny may have passed through thousands of hands over decades, acquiring character and subtle surface marks that add to its story. Careful examination under magnification allows collectors to detect minor doubling, die chips, or planchet irregularities that can dramatically increase the coin's value. Even coins that appear ordinary at first glance may reveal hidden features that make them worth $32,150,000 plus. Planchet errors are another feature that can enhance the value of this coin. Imperfections in the coin blank, including raised or recessed areas, can indicate a rare minting anomaly that collectors prize. Coins with such verified errors have been known to reach values of $32,150,000 plus, showing that even circulated coins can be highly valuable. Collector interest in the 1935 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark continues to grow due to its historical significance, classic design, and potential for hidden rarities. Many collectors actively search through old collections, coin rolls, and estate coins, hoping to discover a specimen that could achieve exceptional value. Stories frequently circulate about 1935 pennies that appeared ordinary but were later identified as extremely rare and valued at $32,150,000 plus, inspiring collectors to examine every coin closely. The 1935 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark in circulated fine condition is a perfect example of how even a small coin can carry extraordinary value. Its connection to a pivotal era in U.S. history, its iconic design, and the possibility of minting errors make it a highly desirable collectible. Even a fine circulated example should never be overlooked because it may contain features that make it worth $32,150,000 plus. The notion that a 1-cent coin from 1935 could carry a value of $32,150,000 plus continues to motivate collectors to search for the next remarkable discovery.